Folks, the goofy alpha male Wes Watson has done something quite remarkable that I didn't even know was possible. Wes Watson has somehow managed to get goofier. Now, the first time I was aware of who Wes Watson was at a level of goofy that I didn't know there was a level beyond this. Like, I thought, okay, all right, we all acknowledge that this right here is as goofy as we will ever see. This man is the goofiest man to ever live. He has the record. Give him the record book, and we can move on with our lives. But Wes Watson has sort of out-goofied his previous goofy. Now, if you guys don't know who Wes Watson is a man that a lot of us became aware of when he sort of like embarrassed himself, got owned, got disgraced, and lost damn near half his audience after this Fresh and Fit video.
Okay, prison. But anyway, if you want
If
you want to follow the successful mantra of a man who tells you he's reformed from prison, understand why they might have gone there to begin with. And yes, I do think that a rejection of materialism is something missing in society, and I do think that true wealth is the family, and I think that true wealth is having a wife, and true wealth, that is what I think it is. And that is what I think truly success is being able to go home and look your family in the face and know that you're doing everything you can to support them. That's
and then
what
when
I
you
think
go to the beach with your family, they're like, there's my stud dad right there standing there.
Do you have
that stud right there with his shirt off?
Do you have children?
Look at that stud.
Do you have children?
I do have children.
How many?
I have 2.
You have 2. So are you saying that your Bugatti and your money and everything else is worth more than your children?
Like, my dad's a superhero. Look what he brought to the table. Look how hard this guy works. He came from nothing to this.
Yeah.
God damn it.
The Neanderthal bot just starts yapping away, bruh. After like a while of just yapping, he forgets what he was gonna say and starts getting tongue-tied and trip over his words. So he resorts back to trying to get personal before people realize he's an idiot.
You're still whining. Stop whining and just make an argument.
I'll smack your fat
ass. You're going to attack me?
All right. Nobody's
Do you usually attack armed men in Florida?
Dude.
All right.
Wes Watson is one of those super goofy alpha male life coaches who sound cool and reasonable in like a 10-second IG reel, and then you put them in a real room and they unravel. Like, they unravel when they're placed in a room with real people with real opinions who, don't just fall back and watch them scream and actually have an opinion and they're forced to actually explain their ideology. That's when they unravel. Like when Wes Watson is screaming on IG, people with dad bobs don't deserve an opinion. It sounds cool and all, right? Because, this is like 3 a.m., you're scrolling, you feel unmotivated. This dude is yelling at you to get you motivated. And then you put him in a real room with real people and say, okay, Wes, why do you feel like people with dad bobs shouldn't be able to have an opinion or their kids shouldn't be able to feel proud of them? Actually explain to Wes. And then it goes from that confident screaming that you see on IG Reels at 3 a.m., then it transitions into, him like babbling, right? Fumbling over his words, stuttering like Flacco, don't really have a real concrete point to really get across. So it goes from that to now he starts to feel insecure, and then he starts to threaten you like we just saw. Wes is what we consider a babbling buffoon. Now, I haven't talked about Wes in quite a while because I've had no reason to. Wes' audience have diminished greatly, and if anybody is dumb enough to pay Wes $5,000 to get screamed at, then they're dumb enough, bro. Hey, listen, I'm never hating on the finesse, homie. If Wes can finesse you dummies and goofies, bro, out of $5,000 to yell at you and tell you how trash you are, then, bro, have at it, Wes. Finesse those goofies, right? Bro, take it all. If they're goofy enough to give you $5,000 to get yelled at, bro, then they're goofy enough not to have that money. That's just how I see it. But I feel like it's time to revisit Wes, bro, because Wes' online antics is getting worse as the days go by, bro. Like, I'm witnessing one of Wes's videos recently, and Wes is unraveling. Like, he's becoming angry. I'm not sure if it's roid rage or if this fake wealth he's flaunting is diminishing quickly. But Wes is gonna hurt somebody one day. Like, here's a video of Wes sitting in his home, a multi-million-dollar home, I would imagine, with millions of dollars in the bank, with a beautiful woman by his side, beautiful kids, and look how angry Wes is over the tiniest thing.
Have to be extra loud because in 2024 they still haven't made leaf blowers that don't make a crazy. How the fuck is that possible that in 24 we don't have electric leaf blowers? We still need to hear this fucking noise when people have to walk around your house blowing leaves because they don't have any better solution. It's fucking psychotic. Fuck! Shut! Watch. Here you go. Hey! 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 Well, there the fuck you go. 2 minutes of the video wasted because these motherfuckers just don't get that it's so fucking annoying.
This has to be a side effect of steroid usage. This has to be roid rage. I refuse to believe that anybody just wakes up this horrible of a human being. I refuse to believe that anybody who's a self-proclaimed millionaire who got millions and all this money and all this lavish stuff would go out of their way to make the life of a trade worker incredibly more difficult. I refuse to believe that anybody who have this perfect life, and so they say, would get up and about to decapitate the head of a trade worker who's just trying to feed his family any way he know how because the leaf blower that he's being paid to use on the property is a tad bit too loud. I refuse to believe that Wes is just that horrible of a human being, bruh. It has to be roid rage. And if it is roid rage, bruh, then it's time for you to get it under control, homie. All right? Because, like, screaming 24/7, doing all this theatrics, taking it on stage. Yo, I know it's roid rage because even when Wes is on stage at a Freshman Fit event with a crowd where people are supposed to be on their best behavior, he still can't help himself. He's still incredibly violent, incredibly hostile and volatile. He just can't help himself, man. This man is out of control, which also goes against everything he's been teaching. When he was on that Freshman Fit stage, he was teaching how money and wealth and being in shape, makes your life 100% better, which I'm sure in some cases it does. But he was speaking as if that's the end all be all to life, and that he's 100% more happier than a person with a dad bod in a family who comes home, lives a righteous lifestyle, don't have wealth, don't have a Lamborghini or a Rolls Royce. He was speaking as if that person cannot be happier than him. But then you look at Wes, who have everything he's preaching about, and his life looks miserable. Fam, I wouldn't want to be Wes. Like, I wouldn't want to be this man with extreme anger issues he cannot control. And if it's not anger issues, I wouldn't want to deal with whatever stress factors he's dealing with that's making him lash out like this and act out like this. This is absolutely insane. Yo, I knew Wes was an absolute maniac when Wes was telling a story to his audience. Now, he's telling this story from his perspective. Usually when somebody tells a story from their perspective, they're supposed to tell the story that makes them look incredibly good, right? So this is the best version of this story. Take that in consideration as you hear it. Wes is telling a story of a time that he called an Uber to take him from his home to his warehouse.
He was just quiet the whole way as I just laid into this idiot on the way here, because these people, they always just fucking insert their fucking advice into my life. And whatever me and the guy were talking about, I had to yell at the dude, tell him he's a fucking dipshit, and he shut the fuck up. And then the Uber driver's like, you shouldn't let people get to you like that. I said, no, bro. How old are you, dog? He said 67. I said, you're an Uber driver at 67. Let's just go over the facts. You just picked me up at my $25 million house. You're dropping me off at my warehouse. Look inside there. I opened the garage. I said, there's Rolls Royces and Lamborghinis in there. That lifted truck right there is $600,000. I was like, You're an Uber driver at 67, bro. Look at your physical condition and look at where you're at. You're an Uber driver. You just picked me up at my $25 million house. Like, you picked me up there. You saw it, bro. Why are you giving me any advice? All you should do is ask me what the f*** I do and how I did it. And you should realize that top people, the only reason a lot of you guys are not top people is because you don't yell at people.
The downfall of Wes Watson has already been initiated, and it's already been a steep fall already. But yo, rock bottom is gonna hit him crazy, because he's one of those dudes who believe, bruh, that because they have money that they know it all. You don't, right? Yo, all you probably know is how to make money. That's it. Yo, there are other aspects of life that you probably don't know it all in. And as somebody who probably has no money, but they have age, they have wisdom, they can probably educate you and tell you a little something. But because Wes is somebody who believes that because he's able to manipulate dweebs and losers into giving him an exorbitant amount of money to get yelled at, that he knows it all. And usually when you have that mentality going through life, it never ends well for you. It never does. Yo, Wes literally says, you have to yell at people to make money. Yeah, the dweebs you find online, but in the real world, bro, things don't work like that, bro. Like you don't get to meet people and yell at them and think, okay, this is how we start the interaction on a positive note. No, most people will walk away and ostracize themselves from you. You will be a pariah in real life if you walk around taking the advice of Wes Watson. Now, Wes Watson and his downfall, like I told you before, has already started, right? So Wes Watson, his YouTube audience have slashed in half. He has about like 500,000 subscribers, but he gets about like 2,000 views per video. Now, his IG page that has a couple 100,000 followers, at some point he had 1 million. It's less than half. I wonder why. All right. So, he lost that. Right. His IG page is gone. Right. The funnel in which he recruit new victims is gone. He now has about 1,000 followers on Instagram after days of promotion. And, now he's going off. Right. He's going off on his audience for not sharing his new page enough. And he's blaming us haters for for why his pages keep getting taken down.
You gotta share this account. It's not growing as fast as those ones were. I get it. It's annoying. The other ones were growing way fast. In like a day we were getting 2,000 followers and shit because everybody was sharing it and probably burnt out by it by now. Probably burnt out from sharing these new pages every day. But that's what these lames want you to do. They want you to fatigue and quit. It's what you can't do. Like, we're literally the people who never stop. We're the most relentless mother.
They want you to quit. Quit what? Like getting you rich? Yo, he's framing this as if like this is a fight of the poor people who follow him, right? Those very same poor people that you said are losers, have no value, shouldn't be able to give you any advice or speak to you. Now you want them to save your career. Now you want them to share your profile. And apparently, like, his pages keep getting taken down by haters, and the haters is doing so the poor people who hold no value to him, so they can quit. Quit at what? like reshare your like this is not some type of like fight of theirs, right? Like they're not fighting for nothing. Like we're not against the poor people who you say have no value, because we're all poor people, all right? We all have no money. You're the rich guy, right? You're the guy who looked down upon us. Unless when you need us now to put money in your pockets. And it's a shame too, though, because like without the idiots, right, without the poor people, the idiots who give this dude money, he wouldn't have nothing. But they sit down, they get berated, they get talked down to, they get told how much they are a worthless piece of what, and they still give him their money. It's as if he can do nothing wrong. Wes Watson have created a whole new genre. Now, I don't know what to call this genre of compensation, of online hustle, but apparently it's these alpha male coaches who do these boot camps, and in these boot camps, it's men who I guess have a kink of being embarrassed and yelled at and emasculated, who come to these boot camps and pay tens of thousands of dollars for this to happen to them.
Look around, look at each other. Look to your left and to your right. More than 60% of you will not be here Friday. I guarantee it. And I'll make sure of it. I'll make sure that you earn the right to be here every second. Because I see in your eyes that most of you don't belong here. And I'll be dead, and I'll take the knife off my waist and carve this fucking tattoo off my fucking hand before I let any of you fucking bitches show up here on Friday for the graduation.
This should be equivalent to a man finding out that his girlfriend got a train ran on her in college. If a woman finds out that any one of you dweeb went to an alpha male boot camp at any point in your life, you should be disqualified from the dating pool, bro. You should be disqualified from ever being anybody's husband or father. And some of you guys are already fathers and husbands going to this alpha male boot camp to get called a B and a P to your face. This is insane. Yo, I promise you, bro, go ride the subway in New York City if you want to be called a B and a P to your face. You don't got to pay thousands of dollars, bro, to be called that. Hey, listen, man, all right? Listen, and the reason why I'm tougher on his audience than I am on Wes, because at this point, yeah, we understand what the hustle is, bro. We understand what the grift is, right? Wes is a grifter. But because we all understand he's a grifter, I don't understand for the likes of me why you guys keep giving money to the grifter. Let me know your thoughts on this, man. What do y'all guys think about this? Let me know it, right? And if you're still watching, man, click on this video somewhere on my screen to find out about how Drake's goon, top 5, right, to Toronto Demon, find out how Drake's goon got away with 2 murders. I'm going to see you guys in this video. Out of here, folks. Peace.